Hi, welcome to RooSports. I'm Joey Ross. I'm here with my dad, Toby Ross, and joining us again is Colton Sully, and we'll be just recapping on the week 7 of our picks. I went 9-5. My dad Toby went 8-6, and Colton went 10-4. He did better than us, and just what a crazy, unpredictable week it was.
I think it really was, Joey. I think there was a lot of picks that we thought were really set in stone as far as certainly wins that we picked these teams, and they just didn't deliver. Something happened in those games. So it was definitely a kind of odd week of football. It was probably one of the most influential and important games that had to be played by some of these teams.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of ranked games, teams playing each other that really decided the future of their team. And so with that, let's go ahead and talk about some of the top 10 and what the top 10 looks like after week 7. Okay, Joey?
All right, yeah.
So number 1, Ohio State remains at the top. What do you think?
I mean, they're just surviving one after a week, and Penn State, they give them kind of a scare, but I don't think Ohio State is that good of a team. They're just surviving.
Okay, what do you think, Colton?
I can't believe they haven't dropped yet.
Right.
I mean, I still think Baylor's number 1.
Okay.
But Ohio State keeps surviving. They're undefeated. And last year's national champs, so
yeah,
I think they're keeping them at 1.
All right. Hey, at number 2, Baylor remains at number 2. Baylor is, wow.
They're just.
Put 60 points up on everybody.
What did I say in the last video?
Last week you said
I said they would put up 60 points against West Virginia.
that's just what they do.
I mean, why? I don't know why they're not number 1. I'm just
Definitely
confused.
A great offensive team. We'll see how that ends up. At number 3, Utah from the Pac-12 jumps up to the number 3 spot. Colton, what do you think about Utah jumping up to the number 3 spot?
I can't. When I saw it, I didn't believe it. That TCU dropped down to 4 and Utah dropped it up to 3.
Right.
I don't think Utah should be up in 3 because, I mean, they actually kind of struggled themselves against Arizona State. TCU struggled, but they actually won by more points than Utah did against Arizona State.
Okay, yes.
Yeah.
Which puts number 4, TCU. The Horned Frogs down
TCU
there.
should
Drop a spot?
I think TCU should be number. I don't know. I don't think they should drop a spot. They should be number 3 because I think it should just stay the same.
Okay.
In the top 4.
All right. At number 5, LSU rounds out the top 5. Certainly playing really well against Florida this past weekend.
Yeah.
You like them at the number 5 spot, Colton?
I do. Yeah, it was a close game against Florida, but they won.
They did, yeah.
And that fake field goal at the end. That was
great. That was a great call by Les Miles.
Les
Always pulling
yeah.
out that fake field goal whenever he needs
and
it.
if they didn't get that, I think they would go to OT.
That could have been possible. All right, number 6, Clemson jumps up to number 6.
Yeah, their defense is just shutting out opponents. They're just not letting them overcome them. I just think Clemson's a good team.
You like Clemson number 6,
I like
Colton?
Venables' defense.
Yeah, they're playing really well. All right, number 7. This is kind of odd, but we'll talk about this a little bit later. Michigan State at the number 7 spot, Joey. Remaining at the number 7 spot after a win against Michigan.
I understand that it was like a kind of a lucky win, but I kind of think they should go up a little. I'm not saying a lot. I'm saying kind of a little bit though.
Yeah. All right. What do you think, Holden, about Michigan State, the number 7?
Yeah, I think I like it because Connor Cook's still leading them to survive every game.
Yeah.
I like him at 7.
Okay. All right, Joey. Number 8, Alabama jumps in right to that spot. Number 8. A 1-loss Alabama. Again, they played really well this weekend against Texas A&M. Very defensively. Held the Aggies.
That DB had 2 pick sixes.
Yeah.
Broke a school record.
That was amazing. That was incredible.
Yeah, and they've beaten teams, and this is on the road, folks. This is not at home. I mean, even though they lost at home against Ole Miss, but
Yeah.
yeah.
You still like Alabama?
Yeah,
They're playing
like
really
how
well.
Alabama's playing.
Yeah. All right. Hey, number 9, Florida State jumps into the top 10 at the number 9 spot. I think they're deserving of this. They played really well this weekend.
Yeah. They played good. Who they play?
Who did they play?
Louisville. Okay.
Louisville, yeah.
I kind of forgot.
I went blank there for a second
Yeah.
myself. But yeah, taking down the Cardinals.
Yeah, they good.
Yeah, that was a good win.
Yeah, Everett Golson
Yeah.
playing really, really well. The Notre Dame transfer at quarterback playing incredible. All right, which brings us to number 10, and that is Stanford.
Stanford is just ever since that Northwestern loss in week 1, they've been on a roll, beating teams in front of them, and they're doing good.
You like Stanford at number 10?
Yeah.
Another one-loss team into the top 10 mix, but they're certainly playing well. All right, we got some questions come in. Joey, Colton, you answer these guys. Who do you like? Who maybe your top 2 or 3 people that are really deserving probably of a Heisman Trophy in the mix right now?
There's no doubt it's Leonard Fournette.
Right.
Leonard Fournette is just you can't really say anything.
No,
He's
just
too
playing
good.
well week after week after week.
Yeah.
Anybody else on that list?
Baker Mayfield.
Baker Mayfield.
He threw 5 touchdowns last game.
In the first half?
Yes.
In the first half. Hey, Kansas State just kind of played a little sloppy. Baker Mayfield took advantage of that.
I don't think they played a little sloppy.
Oh, a lot sloppy?
They didn't play good at all.
Okay. All right. So is that your 2? Do you have a third?
If
you had to throw somebody else in there?
Probably. I don't know.
Okay.
I
Just
don't
those
know.
2?
Do you have anybody?
Really?
Maybe Trevon Boykin or
Trevon
Cody
Boykin.
Kessler or Zeke Elliott
Yeah.
or Nick Chubb before he got injured.
What about this receiver at Baylor?
Baylor.
Oh, what's his name?
I know
He's a good player.
his last name is Coleman, isn't it?
Yes.
It's Coleman.
Yes.
It's like Corey Coleman, maybe.
I think it is Corey Coleman.
Okay, he's good. He's the next Kendall Wright.
Breaking Kendall Wright's record
And
this weekend.
And we still have like 6 more weeks left.
Oh, he's got a few more games ahead of him.
He can hold the record.
He can hold that record for a while.
See what
Certainly.
he does against like TCU and Oklahoma.
Yeah.
He's gonna be scary.
Yeah, he's got some
He's got
competition
a
ahead of
good
him.
quarterback to help him out.
But yeah, those are some interesting picks that,
Yeah.
that could be up for this Heisman, for the Heisman Trophy. All right, so another question came in, and certainly we see a lot of great offenses out there. Who would you say right now is probably one of the top offenses in the country?
Baylor.
Baylor?
I don't think anyone cannot say it's Baylor. Because Baylor's just putting up 60-plus points every week.
Mm-hmm.
They could do it against TCU and OU.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
Who you got?
Baylor.
Baylor.
Yeah.
Just phenomenal.
Yeah.
They're playing really, really well. Everything's clicking. They got a great quarterback that's playing well with them, so they just turn it on. All right, now who would you put as your top defensive team in the nation?
Iowa. Iowa's they're good. They're just shutting down teams. Yeah, I think Iowa's undefeated. They're meant to do something this year.
Hey, they could turn something around and shake up the Big Ten. Very well could see. What do you think, Colton?
Iowa or Alabama?
Alabama certainly played well.
Yeah.
Very good defense this past weekend. Certainly.
I also like Utah's defense.
Yep, Utah's been playing well.
Yeah.
On the defensive side of the ball. All right.
Yeah.
With that, we're to go to the segment we call
Seriously?
And we got definitely some seriously moments that happened this past weekend. We'll go to Thursday night's game because this was a good seriously moment. What you say so, Joey?
Yes.
When Stanford ran this play, a reverse back to the quarterback. What's his name?
Hogan.
Hogan.
I don't know his first name. I forgot.
Okay. Anyway, and then Hogan turned around and throws the ball to
I don't know, a receiver.
Francis Owusu
Oh.
and gets probably, what do you think? Catch of the year?
The catch of the year.
That was incredible.
If I see something better than that, then yeah. But that's hard to overcome. The best.
It's one thing to catch the ball, but
Yeah.
to do it the way he did it,
To do it around someone, I don't know.
that was pretty incredible. It's got to be catch of the year in my book.
Yeah. You think it's catch of the year?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Incredible. He had tremendous focus.
Yeah.
That he was going to catch that ball regardless of the defender being in his way. I think Francis Owusu just really made a really career highlight play that night. And then probably the moment that shocked everybody.
If you're not shocked, you don't know college football.
Right. And this was the moment that I think we were all watching thinking, hey, this game is in the bag. Nothing's going to happen here. This team has the win. But with 10 seconds left, Michigan's punter, Blake O'Neill, tell us what happened.
He just didn't catch the ball on the snap. He tried to punt it. He missed it. The Michigan State guy picks it up, scores with no time left, and Michigan State survives.
They did survive.
Yeah, I got a feel for that for Blake O'Neill. I don't know why you people are giving him death threats, but that's
not cool.
That's
No.
that's unacceptable.
That's not very
Come
good.
on. He's
He
just
certainly made a mistake. What do you think he should have done in this situation, Joey?
He should have, catch the ball.
Well, right.
But when he picked it up, just throw it up.
Throw it up.
Just
throw it.
Just throw it up. If you throw it up and when it's incomplete, that probably takes
a few seconds.
A few seconds off. But
right.
Still, you could have given Michigan State's defense to kick or their offense to kick a field goal, and maybe it'll be a tougher situation for you. But
certainly just an unfortunate series of circumstances for the Wolverines. Had the win in the bag, 10 seconds left, and just turning the ball over with what they say. What was the percentage on this happening?
It was 0.2% that they could win the game after that play, and
incredible.
going into the final play of the game.
That's incredible. Certainly, probably one of the craziest moments in college football. Watching it live.
Here, I wanna ask something.
Okay.
Would the Iron Bowl from 2 years ago, when the guy ran it back,
the Auburn Alabama.
would that be? Which one would you say better, that one or this?
Wow, that's a great question, Joey.
Oh, I'm putting the Auburn guy.
I would say the Auburn
Davis.
Alabama game probably had more significance because the
It
winner
was
of
the
that
last game.
It was
And the winner of that was going to the
Natty.
national championship. Yeah.
And it was a rivalry game.
It was a
state
It was a
rivalry
night game. It was a 57-yard field goal.
We've never seen anything like that, catching it in the back of the end zone.
And running it all the way back, and that's the game.
Right.
I'd say the Iron Bowl.
I would say the Iron Bowl.
That's a great question, Joey. Great. I never thought about that, but yeah, interesting. But yeah, that's definitely some seriously moments that we had this past weekend, and
it was just pretty crazy.
Okay. All right. So Joey, week 8 ahead of us. We are already through over half of the college football season, and we've got some games ahead that could, we'll see what happens. Let's just go ahead and start with our picks for week 8, and we'll start with a Thursday night game where we have number 20 Cal taking on UCLA. UCLA not playing their best against Stanford last Thursday. What do you think about this game?
I'm going to go with UCLA here. I think they're going to bounce back from
a
couple of losses, and I just think they beat Cal
Okay.
in this one.
All right, what do you think, Colton?
UCLA.
You like UCLA in this one? Yeah, UCLA definitely, just didn't step up and play against Stanford. They need this win in order to survive. Okay, we'll go to some Saturday games, and we'll look at the ACC right here, Joey. We have number 6 Clemson taking on Miami.
I'm gonna go with Clemson here. Their defense is unstoppable. Miami struggled against Virginia Tech this past week, and I think Clemson wins.
You like Clemson?
Yes.
All right, Colton.
I like Clemson as well.
All right.
Venables' defense is going to shut down Miami.
Yeah, Miami does play some good football at home. Definitely going to be a fight for the Hurricanes. All right, we'll move to an SEC matchup here. Colton, we have 4-2 Auburn taking on 2-4 Arkansas in Fayetteville. What do you like in this one?
I like Auburn to get a win this Saturday. Arkansas, if they don't find something happening, their coach is gonna get fired.
Yeah.
I'm gonna disagree. I think Arkansas wins this.
Really?
At home.
Yeah, they played good against Tennessee. They beat Tennessee. They almost beat Texas A&M.
True.
But Auburn struggled against Kentucky. Auburn struggled this whole season. I just don't think they win it in Arkansas.
These are two teams that are really on the fence that you can't really predict what they're going to do week to week.
Yeah.
And so I'm going to go with Auburn on the road with this one. Okay, guys, we have a Big Ten matchup where we have Northwestern, who's 5-2, taking on Nebraska, 3-4. What do you think about this one, Joey?
I'm gonna go with Nebraska here. Northwestern has struggled. I know they've been beaten by two good teams, but Nebraska's put some points on some teams. But I think Nebraska just comes out with the win here.
All right. What do you think, Colton?
Last week I underestimated Iowa's D.
Yeah.
Iowa's defenses.
They had 40 points. Yeah. Some changes.
I'm gonna go Nebraska as well.
Yeah.
All right. I like Nebraska in this one as well. Certainly Northwestern past few weeks have struggled, but we'll see what the Cornhuskers can do with them. All right. Off to the Big 12. Two teams that
This is
going to be so tough. They're night and day over the past 2 or 3 weeks, where we have Kansas State taking on Texas in Austin. Colton, Texas looked like a completely different team against Oklahoma, and in the first few games, didn't look like that same team. Kansas State, obviously, incredible matchup against TCU a few weeks ago, and then lights out
don't score
against
points.
Oklahoma. What do you think about this matchup?
I don't know. This is a tough one.
This is tough.
This is very tough. I'm not sure what I'm gonna pick.
I think Bill Snyder will have his team get the win.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with Texas here. I think Charlie Strong, they're gonna come off that big win against OU. I just think Texas is gonna keep growing and moving forward after that win against OU.
Okay. I like what you're saying there, Joey, but I'm going to have to go with Colton on this one. I think Bill Snyder finds a way to jump back after that horrendous goose egg they laid against Oklahoma and try to bounce back. And Texas, we have not seen them since the Oklahoma game, so we don't know exactly how they play. The first few games we've seen just horrendous playing, but they show up for the Oklahoma game. Can they show up against the Wildcats? I like Kansas State in this game. All right, Joey. Number 7, Michigan State hosts Indiana.
I'm gonna go with Michigan State here. They come off that squeaking win against Michigan. Indiana's a good team. They blew it against Rutgers. I just think Michigan State just beats Indiana.
All right, what do you think, Colton?
I think Indiana's tired of losing. They played good against Ohio State. They blew that. They blew a big lead on Rutgers. I think they're going to turn around. I think they're going to win.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
Colton with the upset alert.
And Lansing?
Yep.
Oh.
Wow, that's a big
I
call.
want to see Michigan State lose. I'm going with the upset here.
All right. I like his confidence. However, man, I think Michigan State finds a way to win every single week, even if it's something silly.
I mean, for the past 2 weeks, they're winning because the other team's mistaking.
That's true. Yeah.
Like the Rutgers, you just can't. You spike it on 4th down. That's just. I don't know what to say.
Yeah, that's just unbelievable. All right. So Colton with the upset with Indiana. Joey and I picking Michigan State with that for that game. All right, number 8, Alabama in Tuscaloosa hosts the Tennessee Volunteers. Colton, what do you think about this matchup?
Tennessee, I think they're going to play them good.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're going to lose, though.
Oh, yeah. All right. What do you think, Joey?
I'm gonna go with Bama here. Every time I went against Tennessee, I went against Bama, I've lost. So I'm just gonna go with Bama here. I think they're gonna win.
All right. Crimson Tide is certainly playing
Crazy.
very, very well as of late. I like Alabama and Tuscaloosa to win this matchup as well. All right. A couple of air raid offenses going to take each other to the test in Norman, Oklahoma, as Texas Tech takes on number 17 Oklahoma. All right, Joey. This is kind of interesting with these two offensive coordinators. You got Lincoln Riley at Oklahoma. You have the head coach.
Yeah, you got Baker Mayfield playing his old team.
That's true. Yeah. This is.
I'm gonna go with OU here. I think their defense plays good. Texas Tech is number 2 in offense. But I just think OU just shuts them down in Norman.
Okay. All right, we think
I
Colton.
like that pick. I'm going with Oklahoma in Norman.
All right, certainly. Texas Tech had a little bit of struggle last week with Kansas.
Yeah, they
But I think if Oklahoma plays as well as they do against Texas Tech, like they did against Kansas State, shutting them out. Kansas State just really didn't seem to
They
have
did
that
not
run
show
game
up to
going.
play.
No, and it seemed like they relied so much on the pass, and OU was taking advantage of getting interceptions and stuff. So if that's the kind of game plan that Texas Tech goes after Oklahoma, then I think Oklahoma wins this.
yeah.
Okay. All right, we'll go off to the Pac-12, where Washington State will take on Arizona.
I'm gonna go with Washington State here. They beat Oregon. The Pac-12 is unpredictable.
Very, yeah.
Everybody's just beating each other. The team I think in the Pac-12 will win is Stanford, but I'm going with Washington State here. They took out Oregon. Arizona struggled against Colorado. I just think Washington State wins it in Tucson.
Okay.
I'm going with Washington State. It was a good win against Oregon. I'm going with Washington State.
All right, I think I'm going to go with Arizona on this one. I think they're going to have the home field advantage and try to upset the Huskies.
Yeah.
We'll see if what's the coach's name? Chris?
For what again?
Washington.
Washington State?
I'm sorry. I'm looking at Washington. Okay, I'm sorry. This is Mike Leach's team. Mike Leach's offense.
Yeah.
Can they
It's
prevail
Washington State,
Yeah.
against the Wildcats? Let's see how they do. All right, we'll go back to the ACC, where we have number 9 Florida State taking on Georgia Tech, a struggling Georgia Tech team. They got the opportunity to really pull off an upset here. Can they do it, Colton? What do you think?
No. Florida State, they've found a way to win every game.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go with the Seminoles here.
Okay, what do you think, Joe?
I'm going to go with the upset here. I'm going
Wow.
with Georgia Tech. I think they're going to rebound off this poor season. I think they just rebound, and I think they're going to come back and upset Florida State in their home.
That's a bold pick, Joey. A 2-5 Georgia Tech team knocking
Terrible
off
season.
a top 10 team.
Yeah.
Think it can happen?
I think it could happen.
I think it could happen too, but I don't see it happen this week. So I like Florida State. Man, Everett Golson playing really, really well. They got a great offense, and I think they can take it.
Dalvin Cook's a beast.
Oh my goodness, yes.
I forgot to say him in the
Yeah.
Heisman, but
Yeah, he's playing incredible. Great
he's
running
running
back.
pretty good.
All right, we'll go off back to the Pac-12, where we have number 3 Utah taking on USC. Now USC struggled a little bit this weekend against Notre Dame. Had some coaching changes.
They didn't struggle.
Huh?
They didn't struggle.
They didn't struggle?
No, they struggled at the end,
Yeah.
but like they were like with them through it all.
Through the whole game.
But Notre Dame
Until the very end.
kind of ran away with it at the end.
All right. Well, my mistake.
But
Well, what do you think in this game?
I'm gonna go with USC with the
Wow.
upset. Utah struggled against Arizona State at home, but this is gonna be in USC's environment, so I'm gonna go with USC here with the upset.
All right. What do you think, Colton?
I like Utah. They came out of nowhere. and they play with a lot of heart.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going with Utah.
All right. Both of these guys have a great case for their teams. However, I like Colton's pick. I like Utah. I think this team is young. They're hungry. They feel like they got so much momentum in this Pac-12. Like Joey said earlier, Pac-12 very unpredictable, and this may be one of those unpredictable weeks where your pick is right. But
everybody's just beating each other.
They are.
Like, Washington takes out Oregon. USC takes out. USC takes out. Alright, hold on. My mistake. Oregon gets taken out by Washington.
They get take out by Utah.
Wait, Oregon beat Washington. Washington beats USC.
Utah beats Oregon first.
Arizona beats.
Stanford beats USC.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
And,
Stanford beats USC.
See, Arizona State beats UCLA. USC beats Arizona State. I'm telling you.
Pac-12.
We can't get this right.
Wow. Okay.
And UCLA is.
But you do have a reasoning for picking USC and stuff.
Yeah, I just think they think good.
I just think
UCLA beat Arizona. Arizona almost lost to Colorado.
Yeah, Colorado played them good.
They did.
But Arizona won by a touchdown.
Okay. I still like Utah for this one. I think they got this undefeated season, and they just have all the momentum against them, just pushing them. So I think they're gonna figure out a way to win against USC. All right, Joey. Number 1, Ohio State, 7-0, taking on a Rutgers team that just can't seem to get it together.
I think this is the week that Ohio State goes down.
Really?
Yeah, because Rutgers came back against Indiana. Indiana almost beat Ohio State. Rutgers played Indiana. They were down 27-52 in the third quarter. In the third quarter, that's 25 points. And they came back in the fourth quarter and went by a field goal.
Wow. Joey making a strong case for Rutgers.
I'm going with Rutgers. And they're at home. And
they're at home.
It's on ABC. It's a primetime game.
Primetime on ABC.
Yeah.
Could Rutgers pull it off? What do you think, Colton?
I think it's gonna be one of those games where it's Rutgers, Ohio State. I don't think Ohio State's gonna play very good. I think it's gonna be a very close game, but I think Ohio State's gonna survive like they have been every game this season.
And I agree with Colton. I think Ohio State does that. I mean, did you see how they played this weekend? They just seemed to. They answered back. They struggled at the beginning. It seems like they're that team that struggles in the first half and then just turns it on the second half and then gets the victory. So I think Rutgers do give them a scare, and then they just bounce back and win it. All right, Joey, we got Washington, who's 3-3, taking on number 10 Stanford. What do you feel about this one?
Like I said, this conference is really frustrating and stressful. You don't know who's going to win. But I think Stanford's just going to pull this one out. I think they're just going to crush Washington.
Okay. Definitely playing very good. What do you think, Colton?
I'm liking Stanford.
Okay. And I like Stanford as well, too.
All
right. Our last game is probably the biggest game, I think, this week, where we have number 15, Texas A&M, taking on number 24, Ole Miss. Both playing, Texas A&M coming off their first loss. Ole Miss
coming up with a strange loss.
Yeah, losing to Memphis. We picked that.
I picked Memphis.
We picked Memphis in that.
I didn't. I picked Ole Miss. Yeah.
Yeah. Memphis played really good. What do you think about this matchup, Joey?
Well, I'm gonna go with Ole Miss here. I think they rebound off that Memphis loss. Texas A&M struggled against Alabama. They lost in Kyle Field, and Ole Miss is at home, so I think Ole Miss is gonna pull this one out.
All right. What do you think, Colton?
I think Ole Miss. I'm with you. Those tough losses. I think they're gonna play better, and it's at home. I think Ole Miss gets it done against a very good A&M team. But yeah.
Do you think that Ole Miss is going to be watching the film from the Alabama A&M game and seeing what all they did wrong and trying to, if they can do the exact same thing that Alabama does?
Probably. I'm pretty sure they will.
And do you think Texas A&M will be watching the Ole Miss Memphis highlights
Yeah.
and seeing what they could do.
Yeah.
Both these teams coming
But
off
guess what?
crucial
Here.
losses.
A&M lost to A&M lost to Alabama at home. Ole Miss beat Alabama in Tuscaloosa. So, I don't know.
I'm going with the Rebels.
I'm going with the
I
Rebels
just
too.
have a feeling they're gonna win.
Yeah.
All right.
I feel like Ole Miss kind of they gave Bama a more challenge than Texas A&M did.
Okay.
A&M struggled, but they might come out. I don't know. I just pick Ole Miss.
All right.
I don't know.
Well, with that, I'm going with Ole Miss as well. They make very good cases and stuff. Definitely, these two teams need this next win in order to make their futures bright. Okay, so Joey.
Yeah, please send us questions at RooSports8 gmail.com, or just follow on, or just write up a question on Facebook or Twitter, and please go check out the Green Art Photography. Mallory Morgan, she does all of it. She does baby photos, family portraits, weddings, seniors. So if you would go to photobygreenart.com, or just look her up on Facebook and she's there.
Yeah.
If you like
she
it.
does really great
She'll
pictures.
you guys good.
So yeah, go check her out, and,
Yeah.
and she'd love to assist you guys in whatever photography needs you guys have. All right, Joey.
Right.
What a week we have in front of us.
Yep. It's gonna be crazy.
Yeah.
There could be upsets, but I don't know.
I know you guys got some upset picks.
Yeah.
So should be interesting. If they follow through the way you think they will, it could very well happen.
Yeah.
All right. So this is RooSports. I'm Toby Ross.
I'm Joey Ross.
I'm Colton Sully.
All right. We'll see you guys next week.